Okay, Keaton Loebrich, 32 from Midland, Michigan. Make sure I got my abbreviations right. 13 days, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 27 seconds. First Iditarod and running as a rookie. Come on up, Keaton.
How you guys doing? I'm going to talk for a little bit if that's alright. I don't know, that was the funnest race I've ever had by far. It was the most challenging race as well. Every dog race I've been, there's always been a lot of challenges, a lot of hard times, and sometimes more hard times than good times, so I was kind of expecting that coming into this. Especially being the longest race I've done and the longest Iditarod in history, I think, right? So, but yeah, I had way more times, good times than bad. Just being out there, seeing so many different parts of Alaska for the first time. It's crazy that you can just mush for 13 days straight and still be in Alaska. Still have so much more of Alaska to see, my dog team too. Maybe seen most of the Yukon and probably enough of the Yukon for a while. But the dogs did phenomenal. It's been such an incredible journey to get here. Sometimes it feels like we've been doing this forever, but when I take a step back and actually look at how far we've come in such a short time. I mean, I ran my first race just a little over 2 years ago, and me and my wife started on kind of last year, and to come and run Iditarod and race and complete Iditarod with our own dogs in our second year of having a kennel means a lot to me. I'm so proud of every dog on the team. I mean, the mushrooms get it, right? Like, it's unbelievable what they're willing to do and just do it day in and day out, and they love doing it. But still, for them to do that, just day in and day out, and just keep on going, and have them get progressively better as the race goes on, it's something really cool. And I'm glad we ran the 550. That taught me a lot to kind of pace the dogs and start off with a nice slow schedule, easy run right schedule. The dogs just progressively got better and better and better, and we're just clicking away. And it was just an absolute joy to go out there and do all the prep for them, all the booties, making food and watching them eat. Like, it's just the funnest thing in the world. And I want to say thanks to all the support that we got. Like I said before, I tried to be as self-sufficient as possible, but it's kind of impossible doing these races. We had a lot of hardships early on in the race, and getting to the race, we left our house with the dogs loaded up, and our dog truck broke down right as we left the driveway. So one of our neighbors, Elizabeth Norris, thank you to her. She gave us a ride and got the dogs in our sled and everything to the start. And then the first 100 miles, my sled broke. And thanks to Miguel for lending us the sled, and my wife bringing that to Manly. And just thanks to my wife for everything that she's done. I mean, I couldn't do any of this without her, and she knows that, I hope.
Of course.
I don't know, I'm pretty tired. I don't know what I'm saying. There's a lot more I want to say, but I'm just super proud of my dogs, my team, and everything that we've been able to accomplish in such a short time. And I've learned so much in this race. And I was a little fanboy. I mean, I've watched like every Iditarod documentary, so coming into the checkpoints to see Sebastian Schul and Justin Royer and talk to Galaxy and get advice about, you know, what to do with broken sled, things like that. Passing Jesse Holmes and talking to him and, you know, saying go get that shit, thinking of Matt Hall and Ryan Ryanson, do a head on pass and say my team looks great. Like, that's something I'll probably remember for the rest of my life. And I Iditarod Champions Day on the trail, and I Iditarod, like, I don't know, it's just been such a great thing. And it's financially hard to get here. I mean, I don't recommend any musher to start their own kennel and get here, like run somebody else's dogs and have them pay for it. I said we needed to get top 20 to run this next year. We did, so I'll see you guys next year.
Yeah! you want to come up and try this four-wheeler key?
Oh, yeah.
All right, 16 more keys in there.